I hear it said on a regular basis, it's just nice to be nice. And what we did to acknowledge Mike Childress, it wasn't done that we might get an award or be recognized. It was done because of the contribution that he made to this community and to our kids. It's unfortunate sometimes that we don't recognize individuals until they're gone. And I think that as a community and a people, we have a responsibility when we know better to do better. And we need to begin to acknowledge individuals for their work and their effort long before they're gone. Someone said, give them their flowers while they live. Unfortunately for Mike, we couldn't give him his flowers while he lived, so we did what we could in his absence. But there are so many others that are here today and that are part of our program that make it what it is. I can't accept this for myself, but I accept it on behalf of every volunteer, every parent, every child, every person that have come through this program down through the years. It's a lot of work that go into making this program what it is. And you know, we deal with a lot of complaints, and we have a survey sheet that we want you to put those complaints on. But we did something good, so while you putting your complaints on there, you know, give us a little bit of encouragement along the way. Again, I thank Keeley, I thank the village, I thank all of you all for your efforts and the work that you put into making this year a great year. Thank you all.
At this time, because I know you young people are ready. Are you ready? I have a total of 25 trophies in my house. 25. So that means young people, parents, keep your kids involved so when they get older they can take their trophies to their house with them. Now, okay, this time we're going to ask Mike, Coach Mike G, if he can come up, acknowledge we have another trustee just walked in the door, Trustee Sharon McGuire. We also have University Park Library director here. She can acknowledge and wave. She's going to say something, but let him do these trophies because these parents have been waiting so patiently. And as soon as we get the trophies out the way, then we can allow her to do something.
Okay, let's continue here. I'm going to have to make my way out here. I'm going to ask Laquan and Marcus, please come up. Laquan, Marcus, you want to give it up for these two young men, please? While they're approaching, I'm going to tell you what they had written in the paper about University Park athletes and cheerleaders and volunteers. It's written in the newspaper. Oh, I don't have to even see the picture. I remember what it said vividly. It said, University Park athletes and organization are some of the most well-managed, respectful, and enthusiastic people that they have ever seen in sports. This is what the newspaper wrote about them. What newspaper is that? City News. City News. So this is what Kankakee had in their newspaper. This is what was in the Star, what was in the outlining community. That University Park has some of the best people in the country living right here in this area. But they said about our athletes, they said when you guys played in Kankakee, they said that they had met some of the most well-mannered and respectful athletes from midget, widget, pee-wee, junior varsity, and varsity. And they thought so much of it that they put it in the paper. So I would encourage all of you to try to get a copy of that paper before you leave and see what they had to say about our young people, the next generation of leaders. They're going to help me make a presentation today. I don't know if they had they don't look like they have index cards with them. You know, they know how to just speak right off the top. You know, these young people in University Park. Did y'all have something y'all wanted to say before I go ahead and mention them? Now, y'all let me know. These two captains of JV, they're going to make a presentation, and we'd like to ask two gentlemen to please approach the front. Coach Vance and Coach Al. Coach Vance and Coach Al. Obviously, you guys are well known already, huh? Coach Vance and Coach Al, many of you by your cheers and your acknowledgments know that they have spent well over, and they look at them, they still young, fine gentlemen, aren't they? Women, give a shout out for them. Women, give a shout out for them. Young, fine gentlemen, still in their mid-maturity ages, but have given well over 25, 30 years of their lives to the development of youth. They've given 25 to 30 years of their lives of compassion, time, sacrifices, financial resources. How many have you driven home over those 25, 30 years? Quite a bit they've driven home. So in honor of you guys, to celebrate you, as Reverend Blackford said, he said there are moments in life when we ought to celebrate people when they're still living, when they're still with us, when we can still appreciate the true character and integrity of black men standing up tall in the community for 30 years. That's 3 decades, okay? Now, I don't know which one needs to stand where, because Coach Butler didn't tell me which one was which. Okay, so there you go. Coach Vance, you're going to stand over here. Coach Vance, come to my right. And Coach Al, you're going to come over here on this side, over there. Coach Vance, if you would please come to this side. And I believe Laquan is going to unveil it. Are you going to remove the tape, Coach Butler? You can remove the tape or remove the, and you can remove it over here. Lift it up. Can you see that, Coach Vance? It's a likeness, isn't it? Coach Al, do you think it's a good likeness? These are special tokens of appreciation and celebration from the UPYAA, University Park Athletic Association, saying thank you to you two gentlemen for the time. And we know that you still have more years to give to us, so this is not a retirement party, okay? But it's just an acknowledgement to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody join me and say thank you. Y'all have something you want to say? Speech.
First, I want to give glory to God, for without Him, none of this is possible. I look at this program as a mentorship, and I think back, my uncle, we had a family reunion, and one thing he said was, I like what you're doing. How can I get involved? And that's what I want all the parents. I'm still high, emotionally high from the Midget Bowl yesterday. I was so proud of those young men that came out there, they worked hard. I mean, those kids were actually practicing afterward, and a few of them said, you know what, the Super Bowl is nothing because we got the last game. And with that, those kids, I was so high, and I was telling Miss Blackford that I haven't came down yet. I was on the phone talking about those kids. Made me so proud of them yesterday that I'm still emotionally high. I still haven't came down yet. With that kind of high, I don't want to come down. Thank you.
What can you say with a speech that Coach Al just said? Like he said, our mentors, the black folks, I was taught by a great man, and that's Mr. Leroy Blackford. He taught me everything I needed to know about football. And Leroy Jackson, who played for the Washington Redskins, he's the wide receiver that had the record at Bloom High School for 100-yard dash in the state. Just been broken recently. Roger Elliott, a lot of you too young to know him. But those guys were mentors to us at Lincoln Park. They brought us out and taught us the game of football. I played semi-pro football with Mr. Leroy Blackford. Him, Ben Henry Ward, and a guy by the name of Chuck Durgan. And that encouraged me to come.